guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about episode 17 of season 6 of Riverdale, chapter 112, American Psychos. Now, if you haven't seen the episode, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. So, here's my review for episode 17 of season 6 of Riverdale, chapter 112, American Psychos. I know that Charles gave Betty the idea to hold a serial killer convention to catch the trash bag killer, but I still thought it was weird that he was part of the conversation that Betty, Archie, Veronica, and Agent Drake were having about the serial killer convention. The only thing I can assume is that when Veronica took what was killing Charles out of his body, she also took out his evil side. Also, since Charles isn't dying anymore, you would think he would go back to jail. Even though Cheryl has feelings for Heather, it was understandable that she was upset when Tony told her that she was going to marry Fangs. And even though I want Cheryl and Tony to get back together, I still felt sorry for Heather when she asked Cheryl if she wanted to talk about Tony getting married, and Cheryl yelled at her. I didn't blame Betty for how she reacted when Archie and her found the guy who was dressed as the Black Hood and wanted Betty to sign his knife, which belonged to the Black Hood, especially since he told Betty that she's practically one of them, meaning a serial killer. It was good that Archie was there to throw the guy out. And the fact that the guy came back later on in the episode with the Black Hood's gun, hoping that Betty would sign it, proved even more that he was insane. I was really worried when Percival went to see his railroad crew who had gone on strike, and I was hoping they would be able to fight against his mind control, but they didn't. But since Percival's nose started to bleed after he got them to go back to work, it was clear that it affected him in a bad way. I was also very glad that Archie, Tabitha, Tony, and the family members of the crew were able to break them out of Percival's control. But I'm still hoping that Kevin and Uncle Frank are able to break out of Percival's control too. And I'm also worried to see what Percival's going to do next. I know that Cheryl and Kevin were upset about Tony and Fangs getting married, but it was still pretty extreme that they decided to curse Tony and Fangs so they wouldn't get married. But I did think it was kind of funny that Kevin didn't seem to have any problem with it when Cheryl asked him if he wanted to curse Tony and Fangs. I always thought that something was going to happen with Agent Drake, so when she told Betty that she had feelings for her, I understood why Betty was surprised, but I wasn't really surprised since in the promo for this episode, Veronica asked Betty if she has feelings for Agent Drake. But since Betty is with Archie, I was wondering what was going to happen, since it seemed like Betty was starting to have feelings for Agent Drake since she had a dream about her. But for now, Betty's choosing Archie. I also thought that Veronica was a really good friend when she confronted Agent Drake about telling Betty her feelings during a really vulnerable time for Betty. It was understandable why Cheryl and Kevin were upset when they realized that their curse affected Anthony, since even though they were upset about Tony and Fangs getting married, they never wanted to do anything that would hurt Anthony. So it was good that Cheryl got Heather to help Anthony. Right when the phone rang during the panel where Alice was interviewing Betty about her experience with the trash bag killer, I knew that it was the trash bag killer on the phone before he even started talking. I mean, it was pretty obvious. And I already knew that the trash bag killer was obsessed with Betty, but what he said on the phone proved that even more. When Betty saw what looked like the trash bag killer suffocating Kevin, it was understandable why she attacked him. But then Kevin told Betty that it was part of his act. But I didn't think that Kevin had a right to be upset, since Betty's looking for the trash bag killer. Kevin should have told Betty that in his act, there was going to be someone dressed as the trash bag killer. Even if Kevin didn't know the reason Betty was holding the serial killer convention, you would think he would know that because of Betty's experience with the trash bag killer, she would be triggered if she saw someone who looked like him. When Agent Drake asked Betty if she was singing about Archie or the trash bag killer, I was worried that she was singing about the trash bag killer. But since during Betty's song there was a montage of scenes with Betty and Archie, it was obvious that she was singing about Archie. But when Betty was talking to the trash bag killer and he told her that she was like him, I was a little worried about what was going to happen. So I was very proud of Betty when she told the trash bag killer that she wasn't like him and shot him. I didn't think that Betty was going to kill Alice and Charles with the trash bag killer, but there was a part of me that was worried that she was going to put on the mask and sit down at the table. So I was very glad that she didn't. When Betty told Archie that she shot the trash bag killer with the gun that Hal used to shoot Fred, and that she was worried that one day Archie will become a victim to her darkness, I understood why Betty was worried, but I thought it was really sweet when Archie said that he trusted her. And he had a good point when he said that the fact that Betty's worried about hurting him or anyone else proves what's in her heart. Even though I loved Betty and Jughead together, I can't deny that Betty and Archie are really cute together. Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw the episode, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And if you want to see any of my previous Riverdale reviews, check out the playlist. And if you want to see any of my future Riverdale reviews, or any of my other future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.